Hey, it's Joe Serio. If you're like most people, you're worried about making mistakes in public speaking. You're worried that you might embarrass yourself. You're worried that people might make fun of you. Maybe you'll forget your lines. Guess what? You will. You will make mistakes. You might even feel embarrassed. But that's part of the game of getting better at public speaking. Let me tell you a quick story. A number of years ago, the chairman of the company I was working for asked me to go to New York City to give a presentation about our company to wealthy investors, bankers, and lawyers in a grand ballroom at one of the finest hotels in New York City. Well, I went. I stood up, I did my presentation, and it was a disaster. From my point of view, it bombed. So I struggled through the presentation. I got to the end. The chairman was sitting in the front row, along with the vice chairman and all the other executive staff. After the presentation, the chairman said to me, "Let's take a walk back to the office, just you and me." And I thought to myself, uh-oh, here it comes. And the first thing he asked me was, "What grade would you give yourself on that presentation?" And immediately, without skipping a beat, I said, F. And he said, "No." He said, "I would give it a B minus. Your presentation was great until you got off message. After you got back on track, it was also great. The only mistake you made was getting off message. And guess what? I didn't get fired. The people who loved me before the presentation still love me after the presentation. I didn't lose my house. Nothing bad happened. In fact, so much good came out of it that I'm talking about it again now, 13 years later. It was a great learning experience. So don't worry about mistakes. If that's what's keeping you from being a public speaker, forget it. Work through it. Make the mistakes, fall down, get up. Fall down, get up. That's how we do this. I'm Joe Serio. Join me at my website, joeserio.com. I'll see you soon.